Hello, and welcome back to Rosalina Esquilin. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And today is part two. And I want to apologize because I noticed that when I'm getting super excited and I'm start talking and bring a lot of topics as one. So I want to apologize about that. And I want to be more relaxed today with my happiness. Anyways, I'm super happy to be here with you guys. But I want you to understand exactly what I'm trying to bring to you. And also, please be aware that we're going to have this as a class, as a course for all of you. And this today we're going to be starting putting the page on the with for the upcoming class. So all these videos and more things are going to be there. So I want you to change your life and you make this amazing, sexy, elegant marriage to blossom. I don't know what is the stage that you are. I don't know what is the situation that you can have. If you can help me out to help you out, please write down there in the box any comment, any questions that you could have. And we can also talk about that in the next videos. This week, I want to talk about this. So take advantage of this opportunity because we're going to be very deep in whatever you are needing and help you out to have the opportunity to live your fairy tale. Because if I can't and other women have that already, why you can't? So marriage is a business. So there's are things that are not negotiable. So welcome back. My name is Rosalina Esquilin. I'm the CEO business entrepreneur woman. So I have been working in real estate. I'm the real estate empress for many years since 2006, and I'm instructor in real estate. I have been sell a $1.3 million in real estate in just one weekend. I have been working with a new construction and I have been sold the last 32 units in less than 6 months and closed out the community. At that moment, even I was doing this kind of jobs, I always has been very careful with my family at home. And before to make the decision to go out to work, I came to negotiation with my husband. Remember, our relationship is negotiated. Everything we need to negotiate it. We need to know how the decisions that we make could affect it, my environment, my home. And the main part would be my husband. If he's okay with this, I'm not asking for permission and asking to find the way that we create the healthy balance because we have two beautiful children that we had to take care of them. Okay. So when we are here and we know that my marriage is a business, that's the business that I want to keep it forever. I want that business to be $1 billion business. Why? Because the way that is my business in that aspect, my marriage, pretty much is my whole thing. Then my marriage is myself, my husband, my kids. And we forgot about that. When I said that there's things that are non-negotiable, is for example, I said I love you all the time. I love you, babe. Babe, I love you. Babe is connected with I love you. Even if I don't like what he's saying in that moment, oh, thank you, I love you too. The tone maybe is not the same, but it's still I love you. So that those things are non-negotiable. And I taught my kids to do the same thing. Every time that they go into the room to sleep, hey guys, I love you. The word I love you has to come together no matter what. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you. How much do we forgot and we took it for granted? Even an ice cream that is maybe, I don't know, $2, $3. But he took you to the ice cream place. You're enjoying your ice cream. Take the time to say thank you. Acknowledge him. Say, I appreciate that. Don't take it for granted. He doesn't have to do it. Yeah, the other day I was talking, well, my daughter is 22. right? So the other day I was like, oh, I have to cook again. My husband eats since he wake up. So he's in the gym all the time. So since he wake up, he's eating. Before he go to sleep, maybe he can eat too. But that day I wasn't not that happy to go back to the kitchen. And I'm human, it's normal. And I said, so I cook it. My daughter says, how many would love to have a husband cooking or eating at home? And I says, oh girl, you're right. It's true. I need to appreciate that he wants to eat and that he is at home. Sometimes we are tired, we go human. We forgot to be more centralized in what we have and appreciate what we have. And that's the momentums that you have to be more aware what you are doing. Okay, so be careful with that. Asking how was your day? Okay, this was my ritual. I said was. Yes. When we moved from Puerto Rico to Orlando, I came with a 2 years old and a half daughter that she haven't start talking yet. Then the mother came out like a crazy, like, oh, maybe she's deaf, but she cannot hear. That's why she doesn't talk. No, the thing is that then I learned that every time that you make a sound, I just keep her or breastfeeding her. Yes, 2 years and a half or 2, 3. So that's another topic. But every time that she does that, I give her like a toy or give her something and she just quiet. I was like, okay, so she wasn't forced to request or for ask for something. That's why she wasn't talking. But she went to school, VPK, and then she started noticing that every time the dad comes, we sit on the table and I says, hey, honey, how was your day? How was your day today? And we start talking on the table. She was there, and then it was the time for her to let us know what's happened at school. It was the way for all of us being together, have that family moment that I want to create with my kids and my husband. And then she explained exactly what she was doing or what she was I already know, but he needs to know. I need to make him part of that, part of her growing, her stage, because he was working to pro us. It's not that he was playing golf or he was doing something else and I need to, fit him in. No, no, no. He was working and he needs to know exactly what's going on at home. So then those days that they have to do like some kind of rehearsal because they're gonna have a show at school, she starts singing her songs at the table. It was super funny seeing her growing up until she started getting authority and she started asking that. We were sitting in the table. Dad comes to sit in the table. Every time that my husband comes from work, I always ask him like a cup of coffee. He loves coffee, so he has his cup of coffee. So she started asking, hey, Dad, how was your day? So I let her to have that momentum with him. That's my business. I know how to step down. It's not my authority when it's down. It's that momentum with her to grasp that opportunity to know what happened with that day. And dad has that moment with her, letting him know everything was okay. I enjoy my day at work. And that kind of communication, that kind of relationship, take that relationship to a next level. Why? Because now she knows that dad is willing to listen and to talk. So just in case one of us is too strong, and that would be me, in the character, they know that they have the other side of the parenting willing to have the communication as well. We're going to be talking about that later. I want to focus more today in the marriage. I told you I tried to talk about everything at once. I'm just leaving to you that information because how was your day today is very important. These guys doesn't have to go to work. And you can find out if you Google, you ask your friends or whoever, they will know somebody that the guy is not providing, or the partner. So this kind of provider, this guide of people that is the one that bring at the things at home, we need to appreciate them. We need to be part of them. We need to let them know, thank you so much for because you're taking care of us. We have one bank account. Yes, girls. You believe it or not, 30 years, one bank account. And this is very funny. One day, once upon a time, I have the bank account and I decide to pay everything at once. We don't have anything to pay. Now all the bills are paid off. We have just $200 for a month. And that is the end. The guy was taking care of that since then. Okay. So 2006, we moved from Florida, from Puerto Rico to Florida, and the guy is taking care of the financials. I move for whatever he can provide. I have whatever he has to provide. I work is whatever he has to provide. It's just one big budget. It's one big family. It's not my money. It's not his money. It's the house, the business, the family, the kids' money. Okay? So that is for me. And I would like you to have that experience too. If they are the providers, they will look every single time how to provide. And that thing that I'm saying now, this bank, one bank account, I want you to also think about something. Have you ever think that is frustrated enough seeing that they are not able to provide everything that you want? Just take your time. I, we have this amazing way to start asking for things. We request, we want, but we forgot that not all the times that things can be possible. There's some other responsibilities that we have to take care of. How we can step in as the most amazing, intelligent woman and just wait for the right moment. And that is something that we forgot. We forget to think how they feel. Do you think that when he is annoying or quiet or talking back when we say something with the finances, it's because he doesn't find the way to fix it at that moment? Mentally, the guy is always thinking how to provide. If we're going back, they are the ones that are going to get the food when we were saying, I don't know, cavemen. So what they doing is they're going. They are the one, they lead, they provide, they bring the things on the table. When they cannot bring all the things on the table, what happened with the tribe? Things getting uncomfortable because now you cannot maybe provide the new dresses or cover for the weather that is coming. Now it's time to plant a seed for the next harvest, but you don't do it on time. You cannot be able to provide and cover everything because things all of a sudden change. Maybe there was a drought. There was no water in the area. Now the land, it doesn't have those nutrients to put that seeds to have the good harvest. And I have been noticed that we forgot where we come from. Because now everything is like, okay, I'm gonna get this in the credit card, or I'm gonna get ask someone for the money and borrow the money alone. And but the thing is that if we're going back to be primitive, is we need to see how everything started. They provide. We were there in the tribe waiting for whatever they're gonna bring for to eat, for us to cook, whatever they bring for prepare the clothing for the next season, to bring the seeds for us to go and plant it, and then they're going to pick up the harvest. They are always providing. They are always thinking how to solve the problem. So when we come to them, telling them, hey, hon, you know what happened today? This lady, that is, you know whom, say this and this and this and this to me. At that moment, that guy forgot who he is, and now he is in this position of what? Saving his woman. But now you don't know that. You did not recognize that. And you just hear this guy that he says, I told you not to go and talk to her. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, and blah, blah, blah. And what is worse when it's a family member? Because now you're saying that you feel offended, whatever your situation was, your emotional there was there, and now he wants to save you because that's why he is for, to save you, to protect you. The protected side of that guy is coming out, but you don't want to hear that, because now it's not what you want to hear, because now he's telling you, I told you so, and this and this and this and this and this and this and this. Because what? He's in the protective mode. That's your guy. When he's thinking how to provide, he's thinking how to protect. So when we say something that it happened to us or with the kids, you will notice how they change. It's like a somebody is coming to attack his tribe, is coming to attack his area. Now the protective mode is, now you start listening or hearing things that you don't want to hear. It could be the truth, but maybe it's offending you now because you wasn't ready for that. And sometimes we say, I just told you just to hear me, not to fix it. So then don't tell him, because he is going to fix it. Because that's why you're his lady. He's protecting you. So don't be so rude with him or so strong with him. Just enjoy. Receive it. He's there for that, to make you feel special. You're his lady. Okay. Naps. I have been, remember, this is the rules that are non-negotiable in my marriage. So, naps. Since I met my husband, he always take like 30 to 40 minutes nap after he finished work before he's going to the gym. Always. And it's always. Listen, it's always. I sit in the bed. He put his pillow on my lap, and I just play with his hair or scratch his back. Always. That's the time for us to be us. Very special. Super special. No privacy. My kids can see I can give my husband love. I can be sweet with him. I can babysit him at that moment. That's part of our intimacy. It's not just sex, it's intimacy. How can you preserve those moments with him? Just when he's taking the nap. I don't wake up my husband, hey, hon, wake up. Oh no, never. Never in 30 years. I just go and kiss him. I say, hey, good morning. Never. I like to preserve his energy. I like to preserve his manly. I want to preserve him for him to be ready to protect me and provide for us. I want him to feel comfortable with me. Okay? Silence is allowed. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. I learned this from my coach, and I told you guys that she is amazing. And she is telling us that silence is the moment that they are just taking their space for them. Whatever's happening in their mind, we don't need to know. Why we need to know? We don't need to know anything. Let them be. We don't need to be, oh, what is he thinking? Oh, what is happening in his phone? Oh, what? No. If you know what you're doing and you're secure of you and everything comes back to you, if you need to be paying attention what he's doing in his phone, try to look what is happening in the phone. My question would be to you, why are you doing that? Why do you feel that could be happening? Do you think that you're missing something? That you forgot to do something? Have you been changed in something? Have you been taken for granted? How's your self esteem? It's just about you. I don't need to look at this phone. I don't need to ask anything. I trust him and he trusts me. So that's something that you guys have to work together. This is a business full of respect, love, and commitment. Then you have the me time. I love the me time. I used to always think that I don't have time for me, Rosalina, right? So my daughter told me, Mama, go back to my coach. Now she is my mentor. She's everything. She's amazing. And I told you guys that she's having even this, but even better and even more bigger. But she started saying, I take my bath. I take the time to go to her gym. The her gym is in the next room. I take the time to nap. I take the time to read a book. And I was like, that's interesting. I love to read books. I cannot read books because as soon as they see me, they want something. So then I get the audiobooks. So I have the audiobooks. They want something. I go to the kitchen. I start breaking the blah, blah, blah. But I still connected listening to my book. And let me tell you something. In this past year, based on my coaching um, book schedule, books club that we have, plus my daughter tell me books to reread. I have been reading like or listening like 5 to 10 books, and I'm super excited because I love to do that. And you know what happened when you start doing things that you like it and love it? Your energy change. Now you're happier. Now you feel like you can process things. Now you have times to think before talking, and we're going to be talking about that soon. Okay, so your nails, your hair, baths, listen to a books, and read. They are going to have their time too. They're going to the gym. They're going to play golf. They're going to play bowling. They're going to play softball. They're going to play basketball. Maybe they have a team or those things, and they are the one that they are the coaches. They have their own time. So why you don't schedule your stuff in those times too? And that way, you don't feel like you're missing him or you're requesting more time from him. You're using and recycling that time that you guys already have provided for each other. And I love that. I have been done it and it's super cool. Is that, oh, they said that the biggest investment is to purchase a house. And I will say, no, it's not the truth. The biggest investment and the biggest business is a marriage. And I will tell you why. When you purchase a house and you sell it, right? And you just walk away. We sell it, we had the gain or the loss or whatever happened, we deal with that. When we have a marriage and we decide to just give away our marriage, I don't want to work with this person anymore. I don't think is I don't want to spend more time or more energy in this marriage. There's, I think it's three or four types that we should be saying that. An abusive, physically, you or your kids, you need to move on. Addicts, alcoholism and drugs, and they are abusing you guys need to move in. Go. That's the time that you need to do it. When he's unfaithful, you guys need to move on. I think those are the three. Yes, I think those three. And yeah, because I use abusing you and the kids in the same, but it's supposed to be four. When you see that your space and your morals has been violated and you feel that it's not because he yelling at you and you were yelling at him and you guys use this kind of words. No, maybe it's because of the attitude, maybe it's the time, maybe it's not having the good energy, maybe it's not being aligned for what you're doing, what you would like to do, and that things have been happening. But if it's something more serious, then you need to get a help. Okay. So when we were talking about this is your biggest investment at the moments of the divorce. And I don't like to talk about the divorce. I believe in the marriage. But the thing is, if we don't put the things together, you will lose or you have to split your house, your business, all your belongings because man culminated, now it's completely separate. But the worst thing is the kids. We brought these people without asking them to this world. And we decided to be with them and help them. And because now we feel that we are not the same anymore, or that our priorities have been changed, or that I don't love you anymore, or that another excuse that you guys can find. You need to think about your kids. You need to think, what could I do to make this better? Save what I have. Find the love that I have once with this guy or this partner of mine and go back and get it. It's where you leave it. It's right there. Let me tell you why. Because when you remember when this person was your hero, you will remember the why you get committed with this person, why you guys decide to be together. And things like, remember, like I said yesterday, I don't know how you guys doing during the day, but I told you yesterday that you have to remember that kiss. It's not the kiss. It's not a kiss. It's the kiss, the hug, the the intimacy is not just this how do I say it in English properly? When we are one on one, right, in our the privacy of the bedroom. The intimacy is when we can look at the eyes and we can say, I love you. And we can say, thank you. It's an eye to eye. It's getting connected. It's when you holding hands. It's when he's driving, she's driving, you hold her hands. You make yourself present. There's no words needed. It's just love right there. I remember that, and I still doing it. And I told you this because I doing it. Okay, I text message my husband. Hey, hon, what are you doing? Love you. I hope you're doing good. Did you eat lunch? Call me if you need anything. Whatever. Hey, babe, I love you. You know that they also want to know if something sexy happened the night before, how it was. Why you don't remember him? Hey, that was nice. When we're gonna be repeating that again? This is your man. This is your Superman. This is your Batman. This is your superhero. This is the guy that you said, oh my gosh. You know what is funny? That sometimes we say, I know how to get that guy eating my hand, eating in my hand. And when we have it, we throw that guy away. We start seeing all the imperfections that he has. It's not a shadow of ourselves. It's not our insecurities. It's not our things that we're seeing in ourselves. Because at the beginning, that was the guy. That is the guy. I must have it. It's like I'm going to get a car. I must have it, that guy. But we forgot about that. And you need to be careful because you have it. So treasure it. Enjoy it. Still go back and remember why. Why that guy? And before to go to work, that kiss or that hug or that message here in the eye, in the ear. Oh my gosh, in the eye, in the ear. And maybe you hug him from the back and I say, hey, babe, I'm waiting for you at home. How sassy you could be for your husband. How irresistible you will be during the day that he cannot stop thinking about you. During the day, text message him. Hey, sexy, love you. Hug and kisses. I'm waiting at home. Hey, babe, you know what? I would love to go and eat out with you. No matter where. No pressure. But I would love to go and eat with you. I remember, and I said thank you and appreciation, right? And I love Pretty Woman. And I love this particular scene that when Richard Gere and Julia Roberts are working, they're going into the elevator, and she has this amazing red dress. They're going to the opera. They're going to San Francisco in the airplane, right, in the private jet. She says, "Before I forget, thank you for tonight." The way that he looked at her and his eyes light up, that was something that never happened to him. And he is a billionaire guy. You know what happened? The woman's with billionaire guy that he has been, that's what I noticed. So that could means that because he has the millions, I don't need to say thank you, I deserve it. No, you need to appreciate what they're doing. And the funny thing is that she is just covering for a week some business that he wants, and they have some other relation, right, on the side. But that was the thing that captivated him. She was so feminine. She was so ready. When she picked up the phone and he started playing over the phone with her, why you pick up the phone for the why you're calling me? And why you pick up the phone, but why you stop calling me then? When she says, don't go to work, stay with me, he says, well, I own the business. Maybe you cannot tell your husband, don't go to work, but maybe Saturday, hey, hon, what do you think if we just can go and walk at the beach with the kids? And maybe he was like, what happened with this woman? Try to find the way to come back being sexy. Bring that emotion. Maybe you don't have to go to the beach. Maybe you just, let's go to, they, what do you think if we go and spend some time in Disney Springs? And maybe we just wait for the fireworks in Disney to start doing the show. Okay, why you don't inviting him? Why you don't ask politely? Hey babe, you know what? We could be go to, I don't know, Universal Studios in City Walk and take the kids there and seeing the fireworks, or maybe just seeing people walking through the whole place, going to see the stores. What would you like to do? How would you like to change your marriage? I'm here to help you. I'm here to tell you this is possible. You know what happened? And also, I was reviewing the things that I was going to tell you. And another thing that my amazing coach and mentor says is everyone is capable. If one person did it, everyone is capable. And something that she had been saying lately is that she says Elon Musk asked his team to do certain stuff. And then they says, oh, because of the law. And he says, find the attorney that will help us to change the law. But I want these things being possible. And that's the thing. Oh, I told you guys. He says, okay, I love you. I told him, hey, I'm going to be doing the video. So just in case he's going lunch now. So I'm sorry. So I'm going to call him in a few. So the thing, I'm sorry, that's my husband. And then that's the things it's not impossible. You can do it too. And I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you through. Today was just about the marriage. Today was about thinking about him, give him his time, letting him to breathe, letting him to just be your partner. We don't need to talk all the time. That doesn't mean that he doesn't love you or that he doesn't want to share things with you. It's not the moment to say it. Maybe he will say something that maybe he regret later. And do you know what happened? They deal with everything in their brains. We are the one that talk. They think in everything. And those are the things that we had to learn. How do we allow them to have that process, that moment? When the times comes, they will tell you, and they are not expecting you to fix the thing. What they are expecting that you to for listening. That would be another video. So for now, I'm super excited to be here with you with the part number 2. I hope that is more detail oriented for the marriages because like I said before, I love to talk about everything. So I need to be more specific with you guys. I don't want you to lose the communication and the spark that I want to bring with you guys. I want also to, like I said before, I will having my course in there. There will be 1 or 2 courses that I'm not going to be make it public because it's more personal, and those are just for the class. So the video would be, or the class page, sales page will be in the link in the description box for you guys to go and look at it. So we're going to be starting with that today. So we're going to put in the video yesterday, the video today, and the video tomorrow. So remember, my name is Rosalina Esquilin. I'm the CEO, business, wife, mother, and real estate, Empress, and I have been doing this for 30 years in the business and 30 years having the most amazing marriage because I'm very grateful the guy that I'm being with him for so many years and how respectful and how much I can appreciate and be grateful that I have a good man with me. And I want you to feel that thing as well. You're able to restructure your marriage, you're able to save your marriage, and you can also bring the guy back if you want the guy back as well, or the person back, or your partner back. It doesn't matter. Let's just put these things in practice, and I promise you, your life will not be the same. So take care. We'll see you tomorrow, the same time. Okay, so we're gonna be here maybe between noon to 1 o'clock. Okay, so see you tomorrow live. Bye bye.